What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome back to Shadowverse. So last time we finished up lessons from Lanecrest, and because of that, we moved on to lessons from Lanecrest Testaments, where we also did the first chapter here, which is Classmates. And in this video, I plan to at least do Flower Language, Verdelia's Weakness, and the exam, and maybe True Test if there's still more time. So Flower Language, while she doesn't completely understand magic, Amaryllis gets the sense that she might be happy now. Alright, I guess we'll find out what that means about happy.
Now what did the book say again? Water, enrichment. Yes, that should be all for now. Time I got to class then. I wish I could stay with you all morning. Sleep tight and grow lots while I'm gone, okay? I'll be right back after class.
And while its energy is stored all around us, mana alone has little impact on its surroundings.
I wonder if the first couple of chapters here are just going to be like, you know, like the everyday school stuff, because that's what the first one felt like with classmates in the first chapter.
Except when concentrated in large quantities or channeled through a catalyst. Catalysts can either be innate or acquired, and... Amaryllis?
Yeah, so I do wonder if like some of these lessons will be brought up again.
You still awake?
Excuse me, Professor. I'm afraid I didn't sleep well. You'd think a library would be quiet, but... Oh, people arrive first thing in the morning. Fussing over goodness knows what.
You keeping up with the lesson, okay?
That is interesting. Like, where does she sleep? Like, I know she's been in that alternate library like the whole time, but I guess now she has to adjust with the school life. Like, I'm not sure how she sleeps, but just looking from it's from the library.
Yes, not to worry. Mana is like fire. By itself, it nearly burns hot. But inside a lantern, a catalyst, it gives us light. Magic.
Close enough. You don't need to know the details anyways. Now, which do you think you need to work on? The flame or the lantern?
The catalyst, obviously. Or the lantern, rather. Your mana reserves are absurd. Anybody standing remotely near you can sense that.
Really?
Yep, especially because you aren't concealing it. You get so used to your own mana, you don't really notice it yourself.
So yeah, that's what's happening.
Lyle's right. You need to figure out what kind of catalyst, what kind of magic you will use to harness that mana of yours.
I wonder... what kind of magic do I want to use?
Well, you can't exactly pick and choose. Take Lilium, for example. Her catalyst allows her to use a certain kind of magic, so there are things she can and can't do.
I think that makes sense.
Whatever your catalyst is, it doesn't seem to have manifested at birth as some do. Which means you'll need to get creative. Most people are drawn to one of the 4 elements since they're easiest to picture yourself using. Try imagining them and see what fits.
I do wonder what just that whole thing was with her, like, I guess making other people weaker. Because yeah, I'm just guessing that's just her, like, overflowing with mana that is somehow affecting others too.
Earth, water,
Because I don't think she really
air.
focuses on,
I wonder.
you know, since we're talking about the catalyst, I don't think she's trying to focus on some kind of like element like over here.
If I could move the earth, I'd do all sorts of fantastic things. And water. It would be convenient if I ever needed a drink.
Or maybe it was like her emotions. I think, wasn't it like her magic was activating when she gets all sad and stuff?
Fire, though. Oh, fire sounds a tad dangerous. But air would be lovely. I could summon the breeze for an afternoon stroll.
Well, between that imagination and your reserves, your magic is sure to be impressive.
Really? Thank you.
Traditionally, new mages would have their mana measured, though. Shouldn't we at least get her elemental affinities checked?
Worth considering as a backup, but the more clues you have, the harder it is to think outside them.
True. In that case...
Oh, I must look so silly. But I just can't help but smile. It's almost hard to believe how fortunate I am. Just last week, Lilium was my whole world. But now, I've got a sharp, one-of-a-kind professor. And a kind, diligent classmate. I'm... happy. So, why does it feel like I shouldn't be? I wonder if Lilium is happy now, too.
No, I don't think so.
Either could work. What do you think, Amaryllis?
Huh? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I was lost in thought.
When aren't you? To recap...
Oh. Oh.
All right, that's enough thinking for one day.
Agreed. Let's leave the details for tomorrow. I'd rather head out before the storm hits.
The storm?
Storm?
Yeah, why?
Is it going to rain?
What does it mean? Or do you think it means like I guess the amount of students like leaving school?
It's supposed to.
Oh.
What, did you forget an umbrella?
Okay, I didn't realize there was an actual storm. You know, you don't really think about weathers in Shadowverse. Like, I feel like this might be the first time like weather has played a part.
Oh no. No. What'll I do?
Amaryllis?
Excuse me, I have to hurry.
Wait, if you... Or not? Fine.
Like, yeah, when you think about it, like, I feel like the weather has always been like the same or clear.
Weird to see her in a rush. She normally hangs around to chat for ages.
And is that the storm I'm hearing in the background? I'm guessing so. That's cool.
True. Guess she's busy though.
Should we follow her? She seemed really worried.
Nah, not my business what students do outside class.
Sure, after you spied on me and dug up my family history.
Huh.
Forget it. I will say, though, I saw Amaryllis doing something on the upper terrace the other day. I was just passing by, so I wasn't really looking, but I think she was watering a flower bed.
Lyolth.
Now you've got me acting as nosy as you. Whatever she's up to, it's your problem.
He can say what he wants, but he's really got our backs. He might be right, though. Maybe I should check on Amaryllis.
How long has it been since I ran somewhere? I forgot how tiring it is. Thankfully it isn't raining all too hard yet. I'm here now, so there's nothing to worry about. The scent of rain tapping at stone bricks, my pulse pounding. Even as my fingertips go red from the cold, everything feels so different when you experience it for yourself. Outside the pages of a book. For better or worse, I suppose. But I must protect these flowers. No. I want to. Please. Grant me the courage to face Lilium again. And mend our twisted story. Perhaps if I had a grand idea. Right here on the tip of my tongue. But I've lost it. And now I feel light. As if in a dream.
Amaryllis!
Oh boy.
Professor?
You okay? It's way too cold to be standing around in the rain.
But the flowers are in danger.
I think they'll be fine. Like maybe unless there's like some really harsh winds in the storm, but right now it just seems to be a drizzle. Well, I guess the worst hasn't come yet.
The flowers?
I planted seeds in the flower bed here. But the book says you shouldn't give them too much water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the rain's not good for you either.
I know, but
They'll be fine. With a little magic, You can keep them safe.
I still don't know what my magic is, though. Let alone how to use it.
Already a step ahead of you. Just imagine. I have a feeling that's the key to unlocking your magic.
Imagine? Like Lilium?
Well, sort of. But I want you to imagine yourself. Imagine you're healing the flowers, giving them the energy they need to bloom, even in this rain. Make it as detailed as you can.
Imagine myself. Okay, I'll give it a try. I am a floral witch, wielder of a mysterious magic that can make any flower bloom in any environment. My friends are cold and shivering in the rain. But once I cast my magic, their blossoms will fill the flower bed.
Ooh. Ooh, what is this magic?
They bloomed? But how?
I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there is some like blooming effects here.
They're beautiful.
Yes, they are.
What kind of flowers are these?
Geraniums. You saved them, Professor. I couldn't possibly thank you enough.
I'm gonna guess Verdelia's gonna say, no, you saved them with your magic.
If anyone, thank Lyles.
Oh.
He's the one who figured out you'd be up here.
Okay, never mind.
Really? I've caused you both a lot of trouble, haven't I? And just when I've decided I was done with the damsel in distress nonsense.
Hey, everyone runs into trouble now and then. Nothing wrong with getting a helping hand. That's what us professors are for. You'd come running if I needed help, right?
Of course. But I can hardly imagine you needing help with anything.
You'd be surprised. I get stuck just like anyone else.
Well, I promise I'll do my best if the time ever comes. Do you know what these flowers symbolize, Professor? It's silly.
Oh, whoops.
But I thought they might give me good luck.
True friendship.
You know, when I make up with Lilium, I want to be to her what you've been to me. Someone who'd go running to save her, even in the middle of a storm.
I'll take that into mind when I do your lesson plans.
Yes, please. Now let's hurry and see if Lyle's still around. I think a big thank you is in order.
Yeah, I just didn't think about Lyle saving the flowers. But yeah, that still works. Verdelia's weakness. Lyle and Amaryllis decide to trail Verdelia and see what exactly she does when she ditches her own classes. She does that? Well, I guess I can see that.
Any questions? No? Cool, I'm gonna head out then.
I mean, yeah, she only has 2 students. I'm sure there's less of a chance that maybe they would really need help, or that she would need to stick around that much.
Make sure you finish those assignments. See ya.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but self-study again? It's almost exam season. What kind of teacher is she?
I mean, I'm sure you're fine with it, right? Because you were in that one, I forgot what do you call it? But in that one, like, program where it's just an independent study.
A professor, if I'm not mistaken.
I meant... I know she's the only one you've had, but most professors attend their own lectures. And look, the list of assignments just goes on and on. Test precision of puppet strings, make journal of childhood memories.
Make journal? What kind of, like, assignment is that?
Oh, yours are different from mine.
Yeah, I'm sure each one is specialized. Because, yeah, she definitely gave out, like, different goals, right? For each of them to focus on. Like, she told him that.
I'm to read lots of books on how to refine mana. And research my affinities. Whatever those are. Oh, and I'm also learning how to write stories.
Contents aside, it looks like your workload's as bad as mine. With this much to study each day, we won't have time to practice applying it.
What should we do then?
I would try to negotiate, but I don't know enough about Professor Verdelia to make a strong case. She keeps stock of people's personalities, abilities, and beliefs, right? But she doesn't really share her own.
Oh, I know just the thing. Let's play Granny's Footsteps.
What is that?
Let's... what?
You know, the game. We follow Professor Verdilia, but we mustn't let her spot us moving.
Mm. It kind of reminds me of like a board game that I played when I was a kid. Probably one of the most like, like, I guess, what do you call it? Like the most anxiety-inducing game ever that I played. It was this board game where, it's one to four players, and then I think each time you move, there's like this dad that might wake up. You have to press on a timer, and then there's a chance he'll wake up, and then I guess you lose the game or something.
I believe people call that stalking, and it's not a respectable thing to do.
Quick! If we don't hurry, we'll lose track of her.
Wait! Why doesn't she ever listen? Coast clear.
You'd be great at hide and seek.
Never mind me. Make sure you keep that mana of yours concealed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But of course, I've just been learning how, actually.
That's reassuring. Come on, let's move.
Gotcha. Thanks for the advice.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem.
I don't even want to think what their workloads are like.
Ah, they'll live. See you two around.
Pardon me, may I have a moment?
Sure. What's up?
We were hoping to ask a few questions about Professor Verdilia, if you wouldn't mind.
We're in her class, you see.
Oh, so you're Amaryllis and Lyle then?
Yes, we are. How do you know us?
Professor Verdilia was just talking about you, and, don't take this the wrong way, but you're way politer than she made you sound.
Oh, he's just being shy. Lyle's not always this formal. Are you?
Amaryllis! Forget it. Professor Verdilia used to teach your class, right? What was she like? Neither of us know much about her.
Neither do we, really.
Actually, I think her little sister goes here. Maybe you could ask her?
oh,
She has a sister.
Apparently. She
Yeah, they
came
never
by
met.
a while back to ask us stuff, but Professor Verdilia dragged her off.
yeah. You would think maybe Kestel would join the class. You know, just based on the pattern that these two joined, but I guess not.
You remember her name? Castell, I think? Something like that.
Castell. I wonder what it's like having a little sister. A mini Verdilia would be adorable, wouldn't she?
Recently, she's been kind of like scary.
Don't ask me. Anyways, thanks for the lead. We'll try to track her down.
Hang on, before you go. Verdilia assigns tons of homework, right? We told her to go easier on you.
Definitely hold her to it. Her homework's hard enough as is.
You said it. Thanks.
Oh, I lost sight of her.
Don't worry, I've got her trail. I had my marionettes tie a thread to her.
Oh,
You did?
oh, wow, that's
How?
cool. Look, you can even see the thread like going outwards over here.
Easy. I've been tying them to things all week to practice speed and precision. Now, let's hurry and catch up.
Okay.
Where is she going? We're almost at the end of this hall.
But I wonder if she knows. I'm guessing she knows. I mean, she is a very capable person, so
Professors don't normally come all the way out here.
She's hardly a normal professor, though. A normal professor wouldn't have gone so far to rescue me. And then I never would have met you.
That's true. Besides, I wouldn't want her following the curriculum anyways.
Oh, Lyle, look.
Have your classes been?
oh,
Theoretical sorcery and practicals tend to give students the most trouble.
well, look at that. They're like talking casually. I feel like every time we meet, like Castell with Verdelia, like they're always like in a hurry to do something else, or at least for Verdelia. Like Castell wants to hang around, but Verdelia wants to like go away to do other stuff.
They're both really tough. And I don't get the calculations for astrology either.
Yeah, don't worry about getting those perfect. Focus on the subjects you're good at and grind out as many points as you can there.
But I'm not good at any of them.
Then your professor sucks. It's our job to help students find what they want to pursue in life.
Oh. Can I switch to your class then?
No. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I know you're busy taking care of your students.
Castell,
Really, I'm fine. I don't want to be a burden or anything. I can take care of myself, so... good luck with your class.
Thanks. And before you head to class, take this. Keep it
Ooh.
with you at all times.
What is it? Like the music got all spooky.
Seed?
Yep. I enchanted it with a messaging spell, so you can use it to contact me.
Oh.
Weird stuff's been happening on campus lately. So if you ever get in trouble, I want you to drop everything else and run. Got it?
Oh, okay. I will. I should probably get going, though.
I mean, I'm also kind of worried about her too. Like Castell might also be a threat.
Yep. See you around. All right, you two can come out now.
Oh, she knew.
Huh? So you did notice us.
Of course. I tend to do my own thing, so I figured you'd get curious eventually. I realized you were trailing me, but... seemed like a good chance to test your growth.
Our growth?
Textbook learning's all just up in your head until you put it to use. Any practice you can get counts. First off, Amaryllis. You did a great job masking your mana. Wasn't perfect, but you got the gist. Once you get the hang of holding mana back, you should be able to channel it forward too.
It's all part of the lesson.
Oh, I didn't realize you were watching.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah, it gave Amaryllis a chance to test that out, to like practice with it.
Now, as for you, Lyle, impressive work. That trick with the knot took skill. With such precise movements, you might be able to manipulate more than just puppets.
Yeah. I should have known we were playing into your hand. That girl, though. Is she really your sister?
Yes, but she doesn't have anything to do with how I run my class. If you're genuinely curious about me or my past, I'll tell you myself. So please, leave her out of it.
Certainly. I know I'd love to hear more about you.
Why are you implying I wouldn't? I'd like to learn more about you too, but I'm not going to grill your sister for it.
I know. Thanks.
Professor, if I may, I have a question.
Fire away.
What's it like having a little sister? Is she precious to you?
Yeah. I guess so.
Oh. At first, I thought you were so stoic. But you're actually quite bashful. Oh, Lyle, do you think that's her weakness?
Amaryllis, you can't say that right in front of her.
Just putting it out there. You're not gonna con me into giving less homework.
Honestly, I don't know what I expected.
But I'll give credit where it's due. Literally. You both did well tracking me, and knowing who you're up against is always a good idea. I'll give you an extra day for your assignments.
Ooh.
Do come to class tomorrow, though. Got something to give you, and exams are coming up. Now, I'm off. For real.
Yeah, I guess an extra day is fair, since they spent like the whole day here just, like, trailing her. And I'm sure, you know, she likes the whole trailing part to test them out.
I'd call that a success. Professor's just too kind. Perhaps that's another weakness.
You know, Amaryllis, usually people would call being kind a strength.
Alright. Let's go do one more. The exam. Oh boy. It's the day of the exam, which seems small now compared to Lyelth and Amaryllis's true goals. But yeah, this will be the last one that we do for this video. Then we'll see what happens next time.
Today's the big day, huh? I guess before I send you off to the exams, just wanted to say, you'll both do fine.
And that's it? No advice, instructions?
Read the questions, write the answers. I don't know, what do you want me to say?
I don't know either, just something. I'm fine, but this is Amaryllis's first exam.
She seems ready though, right?
Do I have everything? Oh, right. Lyle, do you think this will be enough snacks?
Snacks during a test? Can you do that?
See, nothing to worry about. I genuinely think you'll both do fine. You've been making good progress towards your goals. The exam's gonna be a hell of a lot easier than beating Cornelius or making up with Lilium, right?
I know, but...
Amaryllis, you've never been properly schooled before, but you managed to catch up with the curriculum for an elite academy of magic. You don't have to ace anything. Answer the questions you can, give the practicals your best shot, and you'll pass just fine.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Yep. Now, Lyles, neither of us are worried about the written portion, and at least I'm not worried about the practicals. I know what's on them, and you should be prepared. The proctor's not gonna know you're moving the puppets mechanically.
You know, I feel like I'm not that worried about Lyelth, because he's been, like, he's even been like the ace, right? In his program. Amaryllis, I also think might be okay. It's just maybe written stuff will be fine, but like when she actually has to use her magic is when maybe things might get a bit iffy. By Lyelth, I mean he's been doing so phenomenal so far in his in his studies. I'm not that worried about him. He's not a slacker.
I'll do my best too.
Cool. Now that's cleared up, you two should start heading over. Remember to water the flowers first, though.
Of course. Geraniums are drought resistant, but we wouldn't want to leave them thirsty, would we?
Nope. And Lyelth, don't forget to feed the slime.
You mean feed Gloop? He has a name.
So they did keep it around.
Man, remember back when he said, "I am not taking care of a slime"? That was a lie, huh, Gloop? Anyways,
That's
Gloop
cute.
and I'll prep a little
I like
class party.
Gloop.
So you two go crush your exams.
Oh, Verdilia, you've sure got your hands full.
Oh wow. I don't remember seeing like other professors. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I maybe saw her before, but I don't remember always seeing like. Well, I guess maybe there was that one professor, right, that went challenging Lyelth.
That's a rather large cake. What's the occasion?
But yeah, I feel like it's just usually like the student, like the random students that we always see.
I, figured it'd be nice to celebrate the end of exams. You know, as a class.
Ah, right. You're in charge of the problem students, huh?
The problem students.
I'm sure the headmaster picked you for a reason, but still, it must have been tough getting them in shape.
They were a bit of a handful, but I wouldn't call them problem students. They're hard workers. Both of them.
Huh.
You know, you've changed.
I have?
Like night and day. You used to be so distant, but you seem a lot happier now.
Agreed. I'm glad you're getting along with them. The smaller class must have been a good change of pace.
You think? I never really thought about that. I know I'm not here to be their friend. I just wanted to be someone they could rely on. Is that, overstepping?
Not at all. With how much time I spend with my students, I sometimes feel like their mom.
Like they're... Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I do like them and all, but... Anyways, They've worked really hard, so I just want to do something.
Okay.
What was that?
I'm guessing that's not, like, part of the exam, like, if there's any, like, magic, practicing. Okay.
Professor, I'll go check.
Silence! The exam is still in session. Stay where you... Oh!
Okay, what the heck, even, like... Yeah, we're just under attack now, like... Oh, frick, it's frickin' Lilium. That's her dragons.
Just now, the professors have committed a serious act of destruction against our academy. Fellow independents, this means war.
Wait. I didn't realize her mouth was moving. Like, it's so small. But yeah, she was the one saying that. I thought it was like another one of the students here. But yeah, I guess now there's war? What kind of, like... So what happened now? What? What kind of act did they discover? I think you should tell Lyle if you're an independent student,
I
right?
had a bad feeling about that noise.
But like with those dragons too, like that's Lilium, so... Is Lilium also a professor? I thought she was a student. Because yeah, I'm just seeing her dragons around. I don't know if that means they're like with us or against us. I'm not sure.
Any guesses what that was? If we're lucky, maybe they'll cancel the...
No, yeah, you're not lucky, dude. Oh, it began. It's beginning. The undead army.
Listen up! A bunch of the independent brats are trying to sabotage the exam.
Wait, what? Even the professors are in on it too? I thought it was just Cornelius. But it looks like the professors, like, they're also in on it too. Oh wow, so it's really gonna be like professors versus students? But I'm assuming like I am kind of scared because like what if the students go up against Verdelia? I know like she's not really for like the professors or maybe wanting the students to like fight back too. She's kind of like neutral. If anything, she'll be more against like the professors and in the undead army. Dang.
We professors will handle the situation, so stay here and don't try anything funny.
So, it begins at last.
Yeah, so what's up with her? We saw her dragons appear. And just seeing her dragons there. Wait, I'm so confused though. Like, wait, what? Like, who attacked who? Like, that one, like, some of the students got attacked. But I didn't see, like, anyone, like, fight back. Like, was it just those two people, like the student and the professor? They just decided to attack the students? Like, what?
Thanks to the exams, all actors are fully assembled for the final act. Dearest castmates, do play your parts until the end.
I'm guessing with Lilium, she's like, you know, yeah, like she said, like castmates. She's trying to control the story right now and how things play out.
It seems we have both prepared for this moment. After all, it was not a matter of if, but when. Remember, my children, it is only in challenge, in strife, that your talents may shine most brilliant.
Okay. I'm guessing like Cornelius and Lilium are...
If this much magic's being fired around...
I guess they're kind of like the ones like starting things.
My suspicions were right. But Lyles and Amaryllis should have the messenger seats I gave them.
I actually don't remember the her giving them that, but I'm guessing she also did.
Hey, you two. Can you hear me? The campus is about to become a battlefield.
Oh, you know what? I never thought about like they never also communicate like from long distance in this game, in the story. Like they never had phones, right? Yeah, they never communicate long distance too. Alright guys, so yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. That was Flower Language, Verdelia's Weakness, and the exam. And next time, we'll at least do True Test and Father's Forces. And if there's still time, well I guess yeah, we can do that too. I'm just, you know, Is this also a battle? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, which one's a battle? Oh, these are not battles. Okay, we can do the three of them next time. I thought maybe one of them were battles. Oh, it's this one. And it's back to back too. Wait, is it really like 3? Oh, shoot. It's like 3. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, these might be long to do. We'll see how I decide to divide them up. Alright, guys, so yeah. I think, yeah, we'll do the next 3 next time. We'll see how that works. Then yeah, the video after the next one, we'll finally do some battles again. It's been a long time since I last played the card game of Shadowverse. But yeah, that'll be for now, guys. That's game.